I want instant results. Welcome to episode number 386 of the Genuine ScLoHo Media and Marketing Podcast. My name is Scott Howard, also known as ScLoHo. This is an ongoing collection of media, marketing, and personal insights with a fresh update nearly every week since 2017. This is the audio reading of an article that you can read at my website at scotthoward.me, scotthoward.me. This week's article and podcast episode is titled 3 Surefire Ways to Make Sure Your Advertising Doesn't Work. And even though I'm recording this at the Federated Media Studios in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and I work for WOWO, that's WOWO Radio, and this is being promoted by my employer, everything that I say or write is strictly my own thoughts and not necessarily the opinions of Federated Media or any of their affiliations and or advertisers. Last week, subscribers to my Sound Advice newsletter received this information in their inbox. Here are a few tried and true ways to waste your advertising dollars. Number 1, let's try it for a few weeks and see if it works. Well, that strategy might work for a limited time sale or a hiring blitz if you're running 8 to 12 ads daily. But if you're hoping to build a brand that people will remember when they need you, customer loyalty, or long-term growth, that takes time and consistency. Brand building is a slow burn. It usually takes a few months before you start seeing traction. You can't plant a seed today and then yell at it tomorrow because it's not a tree yet. Number 2, just give us a straightforward ad with the facts. That might work like a safe route, but unless you have zero competition, it probably won't work. A just the facts ad tells people what you do, but not why they should choose you instead of someone else. There is no why I should give a hoot in a fact-based ad that sounds like you're reading a Wikipedia page. And number 3, obsessing over targeting instead of messaging. Demographics are helpful sometimes to a point, very small one. And it definitely isn't what makes advertising work. You'd be surprised at who becomes your customer when you stop narrowing your audience and start telling anyone who will listen. At the end of the day, the message is king. What you say should be obsessed over, not whether you're targeting 34-year-old mothers who may or may not own a luxury SUV. A well-crafted ad that resonates emotionally to a broader audience will outperform a hyper-targeted, forgettable one every time. If you'd like to see the 3 ways to make your advertising work, send me an email or just keep listening. Because right now I'm going to expand on these 3 points. So, you want to try it for a few weeks and see if it works? Nearly every successful business advertising campaign I do is set up as an annual 12-month campaign for a very good reason. However, there are a couple of exceptions to an annual. Like if you want to get the word out about an event that has a specific date and then it's over, it only makes sense for the campaign to end when the event ends. I'm working with a non-profit organization that is using our radio station to invite people to their charity fundraising event in August. All of the ads will air during the weeks and days leading up to the event, and then they will stop. Now, on the other hand, if you're a business or organization that operates year-round, then you need to invite people year-round. By doing this, you're building your business brand and reputation in a way that creates momentum as more and more potential customers become familiar with you. So when they need what you have to offer, your company is on their short list for consideration to purchase. That second point, straightforward ads with just the facts or more creative, well, it's not really the right question. I've done plenty of creative campaigns and also plenty of straight voice campaigns, and it all depends on the situation. Having worked around creative designers and copywriters, I know that some of them are more in love with the process than the results that their creative is supposed to produce. I appreciate the passion, but it's not always appropriate to obsess about fonts and colors. Your website needs to be fully functional, and your ads need to connect with the humans that will receive them. In my world of news talk radio, the voice and the message can be very powerful. And that third point, reaching the right audience or having the right message? Actually, both are important. But the obsession with only serving ads to a very specific audience is needlessly limiting. I've worked in both online media and traditional, and the danger of over-targeting is real. A deep dive into the analytics for some of the digital campaigns that I used to run for clients showed the flaws, and in hindsight, it wasn't the best choice when compared to some more general targeting. Radio stations like mine attract listeners that have different characteristics, so you can really target using the traditional media when you get that kind of insight and advice that someone like me can share with you. And yes, the message needs to be appropriate for the results that you're looking for too. Do you want help on any of this? Then simply contact me. If you have any questions about advertising and marketing that you don't know who to ask, you can ask me. Send me an email to scott@wowo.com. That's scott@wowo.com.
Podcasts by Federated Media.